Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Mellow yellow, mellow yellow. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Rudy, and no. Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Rudy, and if this is your first time here, I don't know what I'm talking about. I was dumb. Hey, guys, my name is Rudy, and I just want to talk to you like a real human being. There is this misconception that as YouTubers, we first off make a crap ton of money and that we have everything that is needed in order to create the content that we need. Same thing can be said for Twitch streamers as well. And I have come to realize that that is not true. There's a lot of factors that go into how much money you actually make on this platform and how fast and how easily you can grow. Obviously, there's things that you can do that will go ahead and help you grow faster. But at the end of the day, there's key facets that go ahead and affect whether or not your channel will grow or not. And I want to share what I've learned so far and what I think can be done with other channels on this channel. This channel is relatively new. I've been using it on and off, but I wanted to go ahead and just share my knowledge and share what I know with people, because YouTube isn't like Twitch or Facebook Live. It is completely different, and this platform is a VOD platform. YouTubers are much more friendly towards each other and are able to help each other out because they know that no matter what, the viewer will watch their content as long as they're interested in it and have shown engagement towards it, because that's how the algorithm works. So I want to share 3 things that have helped me kind of come to terms with YouTube and what's needed in order to go ahead and grow. First and foremost, you have to know your audience. And a lot of people, they say you have to go and find a niche, and your niche, I don't even know how you say it, but you have to find your niche. And from there, you're able to go ahead and figure out what it is that your audience wants to go ahead and watch based off of your niche. But what I've learned is that it's actually the opposite. You can go ahead and talk about various things that relate towards a specific demographic, a specific audience, and the interests that they serve. Obviously, if you are into tech, there's an array of things that you can go ahead and talk about that are geared towards people that are into tech. If you are somebody that talks about video games and gaming, and you either stream video games or you create VODs and content talking about video games that you're either passionate about, interested in, or just anything that's gaming related, there is an audience that's there. There's an avatar that's there that honestly is interested in anything and everything that's gaming related. And the moment that you niche yourself down so much that you aren't able to break out, then you have a problem. Because as we've seen on specific channels, the moment that you start to either lose interest or gain interest in something else that isn't specifically tied to your niche, your audience is going to be lost. Your audience isn't going to be particularly there 100%, except for like the hardcore fans, the rule of 1,000, so to speak, which I can talk with on a different video. If you're interested in that, let me know in the comments below. But moving forward, you need to find your audience, not your niche. Create an avatar, figure out what it is that they're interested in, and go forward from there. The next thing that I wanted to go ahead and talk about and bring up in this video is that it really is 100% about the thumbnail and the title. I've come to terms with the fact that there are videos that are out there that are literally just as good, if not better, than some of the films that are out there, some of the things that are on Netflix or Disney Plus or whatever it may be. And they don't get that many views. They don't get pushed out by the algorithm, and that's fine. On the flip side of things, there are videos that are horrible quality, don't have proper lighting, don't have proper audio, and at the end of the day, they get a crap ton of views. They get a crap ton of things. My cat's here, so she's gonna go ahead and say hi in a little bit. But I digress. There's so many instances where you go ahead and you create a piece of content that is phenomenally done, beautifully done. And at the end of the day, it doesn't do well simply because you're not getting clicks and you are not getting watch time from that. Now, obviously, not every topic that's out there is going to generate a lot of traffic. Not everything is going to draw a lot of interest, and that's okay. As you go ahead and create more and more content in whatever aspect, subject, category, whatever it is, YouTube will eventually be like, oh, okay, this is supposed to be here with this person because of the watch history of this specific individual says they're interested in, let's say, gaming. I know that they're going to be interested in watching this channel, and they pair you up, and that's how new content is served to new people that they've never seen before. The next thing that I wanted to go ahead and talk to you about is this whole idea that when you're starting a YouTube channel, you have to target search. You have to target search so that you can go ahead and grow. And there's a variety of ways that you can go ahead and grow your channel. There is going for any sort of collaboration, reaching out to people that have larger audiences than you, and trying to see if you can partner up with them, create content together, and essentially share audiences. For the most part, if you have 0 subs, 0 views, you're not going to get something from somebody that's larger than you. But if you have a substantial base, if you have a substantial group of people that watch your videos on the constant, then sharing that with somebody else will go ahead and allow you to essentially share audiences. The algorithm will look at that and be like, oh, all right, cool. These are like-minded people. They like the same thing, and we're going to share the audience with them. That's one way of growing. The second way of growing is to go ahead and follow trends. So right now, at the time of this recording, it is October. And in this month, you're going to start to see an influx in CPM. You're going to start to see an influx in a lot of holiday searches and a lot of holiday ads that are going to be served on YouTube. Because of that, CPMs are higher because people want to pay more for ads. Now, when you have a trend that comes in, like what's the top things that a gamer would want for the holidays, or what is a gift that I can give to a tech dad, things like that, that typically goes ahead and falls in line with trends that you would see around this time of year. Search volume goes up, viewership goes up, and then in time, money goes up. It makes sense. There's always a drought, so to speak, or less funds that go through in January and February and March because of these things. But following trends is very important. So you have doing collaborations, you have following trends, and then you have search. Search is you create a piece of content that answers a question, answers a specific need that somebody is searching for, whether, well, mainly it's educational, but sometimes it's mainly an entertainment factor. If you go ahead and fall into a challenge or whatever it may be, and somebody's looking to find entertainment with a specific challenge, then they'll go ahead and they'll find your video and search. Now, taking all of that into account, I think that when people start to go ahead and create videos for YouTube, the general consensus is go to search. Because of search, we're able to go ahead and essentially rank higher and have an opportunity to be viewed higher. But search is not the end all be all. Search, at least in my experience, in order to rank in search, yes, you might get a couple of impressions here and there, but in order to rank in search, you have to have some sort of thing known as authority in whatever topic it is that you're talking about and whatever topic it is that you're covering. At the end of the day, if you do not have authority in whatever it is that you're talking about, and this is done and created by having multiple videos in your library, on your channel, and a lot of things covering a specific topic or catering to a specific audience. If you don't have that, the chances of your video ranking in search aren't necessarily as high as many would think, because they would think, oh, I could post 1 or 2 videos and I'm gonna get a bunch of views. That's just not how it works. The best way to go about it is to actually target the human factor. Draw intrigue, draw curiosity using thumbnails and titles. Try to go ahead and create something that will get people intrigued, that will go ahead and get them honestly, genuinely interested in what is going on. Don't just say, I went to the store and I bought a muffin. Don't just say, this muffin was the best thing in the world. people like Casey Neistat and people that have large audiences, they can already correlate with that, with their audience, because that audience is there. They're established. They know that they're going to get some form of entertainment, education, edutainment, that's probably the best one, out of said video, because they're already familiar with the creator. They're not familiar with you. So you need to go ahead and create something that will draw intrigue, and this is done with the title and the thumbnail. These three things that I'm talking about, title and thumbnail, your audience, and what type of strategy to go ahead and use in order to grow your channel, these are the three things that have gone ahead and shifted the way that I've thought about creating content on YouTube. And because of that, I genuinely think that a lot more YouTubers should think about that. More content creators should really, truly think about that. I hope that this video helped you in any way. And if it did, please let me know in the comments below, because more things like this, I've been thinking a lot about this stuff lately, and I've been thinking about whether or not this is something that the world should know about, and whether or not this is something that I should share. So let me know in the comments below if this has been helpful to you, and subscribe, obviously like, and all that other stuff, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.